Metaphors in our everyday English conversations. Yes, metaphors. Metaphors add depth and a unique perspective to conversations, making the language more expressive and vivid. Hey there, welcome to Fluency Goals. I am Mandeep, your English coach, and today in this lesson we are going to learn 10 metaphors that can be used in your everyday conversations. Before we jump into the lesson, let's first know what are metaphors. Metaphors are a way of describing something by saying that it is something else. For example, saying time is a thief suggests that time steals moments from our lives just like a thief would steal things. So instead of saying that time is like a thief, I'm directly calling time a thief. Time is a thief. It's a creative way to make a point or paint a picture with words. Now that you know what are metaphors, let's begin the lesson. So the first one is time is money. We have already learned one metaphor that time is a thief. This is another one that is very commonly used in our everyday conversation, that time is money. So when we say time is money, we mean to say that time is valuable, so don't waste it. She always reminds us that time is money whenever we take too long to complete a project. In business, people act like time is money and every second counts. Number two, heart of gold. Heart of gold. When you say someone has a heart of gold, you mean to say that someone is very kind and generous. He has a heart of gold and is always helping out those in need. Don't be fooled by his tough exterior. He has a heart of gold. Next is break the ice. Break the ice. Breaking the ice means to initiate a conversation in a social setting, be it an office group, an office meeting, or a get together or party. At the start of the meeting, he told a joke to break the ice. A good way to break the ice at a party is to ask the people about their hobbies. Next is piece of cake. Piece of cake. When you want to convey the idea that something is very easy, you say that it's a piece of cake. So any task that appears to you very simple, you can say that it is a piece of cake. After all the training, the competition was a piece of cake. Learning English at Fluency Girls is a piece of cake. Cold feet. Cold feet. When you say that someone got cold feet, you mean to convey that the other person is feeling nervous or unsure about a major decision. She got cold feet just before the wedding. He had cold feet about starting his own business. A storm in a teacup. A storm in a teacup. When you exaggerate a small or insignificant problem that can be ignored, then you are creating a storm in a teacup. The argument over the seating arrangement was just a storm in a teacup. The media turned a minor issue into a storm in a teacup. The world is a stage. The world is a stage. This means that life is like a play and people are like actors who are playing their roles in performing that play. She believes that the world is a stage and that everyone has a role in the grand play of life. Seeing life as a play, he remarked, the world is a stage and we must play our roles well. The next one is my favorite one. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Just like the windows tell you about the house, you can really peep into the house through windows. Just by observing somebody's eyes, you could tell about their real emotion. To say a person's eyes reveal their true emotion and thoughts is to say that eyes are windows to the soul. He always believed that eyes are the windows to the soul, and her eyes told him that she was unhappy. In portraits, artists often focus on the eyes because they believe that the eyes are the windows to the soul. When she looked into his eyes, she felt she could see into his soul. Eyes are the windows to the soul. The tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg. You must have heard it many times in conversations. So, whenever addressing a larger issue and you encounter a small or visible part of that larger issue, you can say that it is just the tip of the iceberg. The recent complaints are just the tip of the iceberg. There are major issues at play. Her outburst was just the tip of the iceberg of her underlying frustrations. When you keep building frustrations and suddenly there is an outburst, so it's just the tip of the iceberg. Life is a journey. Life is a journey. This means life is a series of experiences and events. And often it is compared to a journey with ups and downs. She often says that life is a journey, not a destination. I view my career as a part of a larger picture, understanding that life is a journey. So that was all about the metaphors that you can use in your everyday conversations. I'm sure the use of these metaphors is surely going to elevate your conversation skills. If you like this lesson, please hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that bell icon for the notifications of all the videos. I'll see you next week with another lesson. Till then, happy learning.